Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
They done took my ham and cheese hot pocket post down, man. They done took my ham and cheese hot pocket post down, man. Damn, man. Let me stop before they take my gram. Hey.
Yo, hey, man, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, man. Listen, man, Boosie tripping, man. They done took his hot pocket post down. Man, he had actually done, now Boosie had actually done something that I felt like, he was, Boosie was one of those guys, man, that he not gonna not say something back. And I told y'all that. I told you that yesterday. Boosie's gonna talk. Boosie gonna speak up. Boosie's out for the play about his brand. So, and yeah, you just having fun, man. Kanye just being Kanye. It's crazy how this thing can turn and twist when it comes to hip hop. And like I said, when I say battle, a diss track or something like that, I remember somebody was saying that Boosie don't battle, but yeah, he do diss tracks and he will say something back subliminally. They all do, man. Don't get it twisted. The words, I know y'all say sticks and stones will break your bones, but words will never hurt. Yeah, words do sting though. They sting you a little bit. But let us talk about it, man. Complex wrote, man, Boosie Bad as expected has responded to the artist formerly known as Kanye West saying he smells poor during a recent stream with Digital Nas. Previously, as you may recall from the report, Boosie said he felt bad for Ye following his cousin's confession, though it wasn't immediately clear whether those exact remarks had anything to do with the latest from Ye. I know that Ian smells poor, and I ain't never met him, Ye said, as seen in the clip below. This Ian smell poor. You notice that the Ian poor? What are you talking about? He smells. Agreeing with an off-camera assertion that Boosie should stop talking ish. Ye continued. That's what he is. That's what he do, he said. They took a piece of shit and made him talk shit. He's a piece of shit. He's talking shit. By the way, Boosie, you're all a part of this. Wow. So, as you can see, Ye was giving him hell. Well, you know and I know Boosie was not gonna play with him. Boosie said in his post, Boosie said, I smell LOL never. Boosie wrote, your mouth smells like ham and cheese hot pocket when it come out the microwave. What you need to do is watch what you tweet, bro. So there's the response. Watch what you tweet, bro. Watch what you tweet. Watch what you tweet, bro. And like I said, I told you already that Boosie was gonna speak back because one thing you can rest assured, man, Boosie's built that brand up, and when it come down to it, Kanye definitely is not no little bitty dude in this game. So what happens usually is the little bitty dudes, they don't speak back to. But when it's somebody they feel of caliber, they'll speak back. If they feel like that's their peer or they're on their level, they'll have a conversation or a confrontation. But I'm going to be real with you, and I got to say it. Boosie, when it comes to the streets, the South is going to ride with Boosie no matter what. And because of the antics that you've been doing here lately, they're gonna be picking sides on this real quick, and they already have, according to the comments and the way you see things. You hear the people speaking out saying, what they think. They say you basically, a lot of times they think you're insane. They think you lost your mind. Your scruples are gone. That's what they think. They looking at you from the way that you did your last interview with DJ Academics. They looking at you from the things that you've done in recent past times with the mega hat and all the stuff that you've put together and called up. They're looking at you and they're making and placing judgment on that. Now, am I a fan? I know that you're an artist, and I know artists, when they go through these creative moments or when they're going through different things, that's a part of the art. But a lot of people disagree with me and say you're just being crazy and obnoxious. You spoke on your mama. You spoke about having a sexual relationship with one of your cousins, being manipulated as a child. Pedophilia is what it was. All things that you are saying a lot of times are not making sense. You're speaking out against Jay-Z and his kids, and everybody's watching. And I don't know if this is a plot to drop a project. I know you don't need the money. According to reports, you're worth $2.7 billion and counting. So I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know where it stems from. I just know you're a dope dude when it comes to the artistry. Now, Going back to Boosie, what do Boosie supposed to do in this situation? Boosie was asked questions about this. Boosie did speak on you a few times. So I get it why you would say something about him. I get it why but to say that he smells and you never met him and you never been around him, further lets us know that you're having issues dealing with different things that's coming up against you when it comes to your mentality. Depression, not having your kids, and all that stuff has to take a toll on you. I get it. Divorces, your new wife, your old wife, all this stuff you just throwing it out here. You was riding a horse in church, stuff like that. We just remember all the crazy things that that we've seen from you. But again, as I said yesterday, I would never deny your talent. You're a very talented dude. Nobody can take that from you. I don't care how they try to. They can say what they want to say, but you're dope and talented when it comes down to the body of work that you have created. And I'm pretty sure you still got it. I don't care what nobody say or think about that. But I can say the things that you're doing are not in character to what we've been previously seeing, not only from you, but from artists, period. So when Boosie clapped back at you here, I don't know. I don't know if you even gonna clap back. I don't know if you said you put him on a track, because a lot of time somebody be done put somebody on some music or a track, and then they coming back and complimenting it with these lives. We see what you're doing now. We know that you guys, because people pulling stuff out their bag quickly. I just seen Kevin Gates. He went and sat down over at the game at the Lakers game after he had done said what he said about LeBron and his wife. And then not even a day later, a song pops up that's so close and lined out to what, unless he went straight to the studio from there or he already had in his bag. This is the way this game is going now. People are already playing. They making moves before they make a move. Y'all don't hear me. They making moves before they make a move. So I'm pretty sure Boosie got something in the bag. I don't know if Kanye already has something in the bag when it come down to just, subliminally talking or direct shots. I don't know. But I hope it gets to the music. That's my biggest thing. Let's take it to the music, guys. I don't really want to see it taken to the streets. But you heard Boosie. Boosie said, watch your tweets, like watch your mouth. So at the end of the day, you already know these boys out here, they moving different. He everywhere. He in Chicago. I don't know. Kanye, he be in different countries. He got different kind of money. Kanye is on a different level when it comes down to his finances, the way he can move, the things he can do. His money definitely right. But to say that Boosie is poor is definitely, I'll take Boosie poor any day. You don't hear, I'll take Boosie poor any day because I know that that's not the what we see. You just see him go out. You see him at his house. You see him dealing with real estate in his own. But I get it, Kanye. There's levels to success. As Meek Mill says, as another cat to say, I'm on a new level. I'm in the future. But at any rate, we know that you on a level that he's not when it comes down to your finances. But mentally, and the way the game is played in hip hop, to me, I think this is a win for Boosie because if you speak in his name, people over the world watching, Boosie, of course, interjects. Boosie's already got a name on the internet. So are you trolling the internet right now, Kanye? Somebody get in my comments, let me know, do y'all think Kanye is trolling the internet? Or is he really serious about what he's saying? Or do you think he's trolling? I think he came out something about Playboy Cardi today. Is Kanye trolling the internet? We need to know that. I need to understand that because it could be a trolling situation. I don't know. Get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, man, because like I said, Boosie is responding. Boosie, I knew he was going to respond. I told y'all that yesterday. Boosie not going to just lay down and let you just do whatever, say whatever without him responding on a level that we on when it comes to these two guys. Because Kanye is a perfect match. He's got the catalog. He's got the empathy. He's a billionaire status. Boosie, love it, is a way to look at his brand and say, okay, let me shoot this shot. Because I know already it ain't going to hurt my brand at all to shoot the shot. Plus, you disrespected me in the worst way, saying I smell and saying that I'm poor. Get out of here. And so that's how this thing is going, man. But you guys, let me know. Do you feel like Boosie is poor compared to Kanye? That's a good question. Do you feel like Boosie's poor compared to Kanye? And also, watch this next clip, man. Because like I said, Deion Sanders is catching crazy flack right now when it comes down to it. Deion Sanders and Shador. So it should be right here. Watch this clip right now. Click on it right there. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.